Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I transitioned my extremely damaged hair of like 5 or 6 years to my natural, pretty much 100% virgin, if not almost 100% virgin, curly hair. I have a lot of really helpful tips to share with you guys today, so stay tuned. Now my hair is all brushed out and detangled, so then before I start my makeup, I'm going to use Olaplex number 7. This is the bonding oil. I've been using this since the start of my curly hair journey. Now that my hair is brushed out, I'm going to use just a couple drops of that. This is going to help my hair dry faster, and it's also a heat protector. I'm going to be diffusing my hair today, so that's why I'm going to want this. So just about 3 drops. Just gonna rub that in my hands to evenly distribute. Now I'm gonna show you guys what I use for a shampoo and conditioner right now. For shampoo, the last couple months I've been using this Matrix, and it's like an anti-dandruff shampoo because I only wash my hair once a week, so it is really, really oily by then. And when I got this a few months ago, I just had really bad dandruff. Like, my scalp was so itchy and dry, so I went with this, and I love it. Right now I'm using the Curlsmith Fragrance-Free Shine Conditioner. And I really, really love this conditioner because it's also like a detangling, and my hair, since I only wash it once a week, it does get really, really tangled and knotted. So I would say my top tips for, even if your hair is not curly, but if it's like really, really damaged and you want to get it back to its virgin or just like super healthy state, I used to only cut my hair, by cut I mean like maybe a couple inches, probably twice a year. That's really bad. But now I'm getting trims every 3 months, and she's putting in some layers for me just to make it look a little bit thicker back here. And I really, really love it. So I use heat a lot less often. I would say I probably use heat twice a month. So if I just wash my hair, let it air dry, and then if I just use like I have like a giant barreled curling wand, so once in a while I'll do that. And that'll last me a week, so it's just easy to twirl it, put it up. So that, what else? I started using, when I first started my curly hair journey, I started using Curlsmith products. This is like the Solve. It's a hair mask, so you use it before you get in the shower when your hair is dirty. I only use this probably once a month. I really should use it more, so that's something I'm gonna strive for. Basically using a lot less heat on it, trimming it every couple months, and drying it with a shirt rather than a towel because that's just gonna cause frizziness and breakage. But yeah, I love it. My hair has gotten so long and it's so healthy. I'm just very, very happy that I kind of just stuck it out for a 1.5 years, and now I'm at like a really good phase. So let's get into style. And as you can see, it gets pretty curly and pretty wavy on its own just with having water in it. And it never used to do that. It used to be so frizzy and straight. It was awful. Alright, so for products that I'm going to use today, I'm using a Curlsmith product, and this is the Shape Up Aqua Gel. I don't use a lot because my hair gets greasy really quickly, so that's plenty. For this section, I'm just going to rub that in between my fingers and evenly distribute it through my first section, just raking it through. And also what's really awesome about the Curlsmith products is that it tells you how to use them, because you could have like these great high-end products, and then if you're using them wrong, your hair is just not going to come out the way that you would expect it to. So just raking it through. And then I am going to use a brush to style my hair today, just because it's a lot easier to target the back, because it gets like really nice and curly, and then that back it's like flat and it doesn't look right. Now that the gel is in my hair, I'm going to section my hair again into 2 parts, and then I'm going to use my brush just to define the curls a little bit more. So I don't have like the actual Denman brush, but I do have this one. It's basically the same thing. And I like this one. There's 2 different sizes. So this is the smaller one. I really like the smaller one because I feel like it's so much easier to handle just pulling it through my hair rather than having like this big honking brush that you have to hang on to. Alright, I'm not an expert with this technique, but I was taught that you just need to take small sections, and then when you bring it through your hair, put it underneath, and you just want to make sure that there's plenty of tension. Let it drop, and then just scrunch it up. That's just going to define your curls a little bit more, and it'll just be less frizziness and more of like tighter curls. So make sure it's tension, let it drop, and then scrunch up. My hair could honestly be even like a little bit more wet right now, but that's okay. It'll make the drying process a lot less painful. I'm just about done doing this side. I have not done this side yet. But for the back of my hair, in order for there to be like defined curls instead of it being flat and then curls, this is what I learned. I've only done this one time, but we're gonna give it a go. I'll start way back here. So take those back sections, comb through it, and then pull up, and let it fall back. And then I'll worry about scrunching it at the end. Now that my gel is completely combed through my hair, so the next product I'm going to use is the Bouncy Strength Volume Foam. This is also part of the Curlsmith Strength recipe line, so what I'm going to do, shake that up. And then, where this is a foam and not a mousse, it's not super sticky and doesn't have the same consistency as mousse, so you can use more of this. I actually use quite a bit of this, and on accident I used the same amount with this mousse, and let's just say my hair was really sticky after, but with this one you're fine to use a little bit more than normal. So I use about 4 pumps. I might even use a little bit more, we'll see. So the way you want to apply this one, see how it's like more airy? You want to flip your head upside down, and then using the praying hands technique, you're going to want to smooth it over your curls, except I don't push my curls down and pull them. I just smooth it over and then scrunch it up. Alright, all my products are in, so now I'm going to diffuse my hair. So yes, I will be using heat on it. Make sure that you use a heat protector before you start diffusing. Like you guys saw in the first part of the video, I was using the Olaplex number 7. It's definitely my favorite heat protector because it doesn't make my hair oily or gross. There's some spray ones I've used before and I just really don't like them, so that's my go-to. Something super helpful that I learned with diffusing from Mains by Mell. So you want to start at your roots because they do take a lot longer to dry. And then you want to hover over your hair until it's about 80% dry. So just like this, starting at the root and then going down. And For me anyway, when it's about 80% dry, I like to flip my head upside down and then put the hair like in here and go up, and don't hold it for too long, but just do that until it's pretty much 100% dry. If you do want to keep the length on your curls, so to have them a little more stretched out, you don't have to put it under like this and then go up, because that will shrink it a little bit. You can just do this, hover over the curls, and that'll keep your length. But I like mine to be a bit more bouncy and a little bit shorter. That's totally fine with me. Also, another thing, I use the number 2 setting so that way it's warm, and then I just use number 1 on the bottom so that way it's not on like super high speed. So it's like the low speed and then medium heat. Go ahead and diffuse. This is going to take me probably 20 to 30 minutes, so I'm going to put Netflix on, and I'm not going to bring you guys to that pain. So I'll be back in just a little bit to show you guys the final result. My hair is 100% dry. I just did a little natural makeup look. And then I'm going to use my Olaplex oil one more time. Just a little tiny bit. And that's just going to give my hair a little extra shine. So I'm going to use the praying hands method, except I'm not going to stretch my curls out. I'm just going to easily go over them, just to help with any frizz. And it'll just make it look a little bit more shiny. Right now, I have like a middle part, but I can part it a little more towards. And then this is doing more of like a side part, which that's how I used to wear my hair all the time. And I like it. I think it looks really good either way. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have naturally curly hair and if you're working on your journey to get them healthy again, or if you're already healthy and you have a lot of tips or some tips that you want to share, that would be great. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave some comments down below, and give this video a like.